Good morning, you guys, and happy Saturday. You'll have to excuse me, I have a cough drop in. I've had a really bad cold all week, and I haven't been sick in ages, so I was down and out. Oh, see. But I wanted to show you some things that are going on with my seedlings. I've started a new set of seeds, and I've noticed some stuff going on with my pepper plants that I want to talk to you about. And also, today is the day that I think I'm finally going to purchase the stuff for my trellises and getting my trellises up outside. I've been talking about it for a while, and I think it's finally the day. I'm not going to tell you how to make the trellises because I've never done them before, and so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a tutorial from Jess and Maya at Roots and Refuge Farm. They're really awesome. I love all their stuff, and I really trust them because they've been doing it this way for a long time, so I'm going to be doing it pretty similar to what they're doing, and I'll link their videos that if you want to put up trellises, you can watch their videos and see how to do it from them. So anyway, back to these seeds. So as you can see, my pepper plants have gotten pretty big, and because they're getting so big, they started producing buds and trying to flower to produce fruit. So what I did, and what you should do if they start doing this before you're planting in the ground, is pinching off any of the buds that you see so that it can focus on still establishing a bigger plant before it starts trying to produce fruit. So I'm still gonna have to put these in the ground, and I don't want them focusing on producing fruit instead of establishing good roots. So I went ahead and pinched off all the buds, and I think I'm gonna start trying to potentially harden them off. I think we've had our last freeze that's expected. I highly doubt we'll have a freeze in March. I mean, it's possible, but so yeah, so that's that for the pepper plants. I have a bunch of other stuff that's doing really good. I think this one got too dry. It's a ground cherry, and I watered it and all the other leaves came back to life except this one, but none of these other plants are dry, so I guess that one just needed more water and I missed it. And then up here, I started more cucumbers. Well, not more, just the cucumbers now that it's getting closer to time. And I'm gonna be putting my trellises up, and some squashes and zucchini, cantaloupe, sunflowers. And this whole set is flowers as well. I can usually tell what everything is from there. Like, this is a nasturtium. Pretty sure those are zinnias. These are bachelor buttons. These are supposed to be marigolds, I'm pretty sure, but then some bachelor buttons found their way into some other spots that they're not supposed to be. But I'm so excited about this gardening season. I think it's going to be a really, really good and productive gardening season for me, which is really exciting because last year was a total bust. I think the worst part of the cold that I totally forgot about is that your nose gets so raw from like continuously having to blow your nose or wipe your nose or whatever. Mine has been like so scabbed and so raw, it hurts so bad. But I also wanted to show you some things going on out in the garden. I found blooms on my tomato plants. I'm such a nerd. I'm a garden nerd. That's okay. I love it. I love gardening. Can you see that? It's so hard to see because it's in the shadow. There's some little, not blooms, but buds, like, and they're pretty much on all of them. And that is so exciting. So exciting. So I'm just waiting for my mom to get here, and then we're going to get the stuff for the trellises. helping me has left, but I have still been driving these in by myself just fine. But I want to show you guys what it's looking like so far, because so far it's looking like all right. So we have the front trellis archway, which I suggested Maya, who I said I was using this from, use cattle panels, and I'm just using hardwire cloth, which I don't think is nearly as sturdy. So FYI, if you're using hardwire cloth, I think cattle panels are the way to go if they're the right measurements for your garden, because I think they are more sturdy. But my dad actually had this idea to use this bamboo around our property to kind of prop up the top, because the top was falling down. So we propped up the top, kind of one bamboo piece on this side and one on that side, and then zip tied it at the top, and that seems to be working really perfect, and it's pretty sturdy now, so that's really nice. And here's the second one we got up. So it's a little wonky. I'm gonna zip tie these together. But yeah, I don't know if you can really tell as good while you're in it, but it'll look really, Oliver, what are you doing, bud? Good. Once we get it all together. And then, so another arched trellis way is going right here, and then just straight across the back, straight across that back, and then straight all around there. And then I'm not putting any in the middle, but because I don't know if you can see, Oliver, you're just so cute. But this opening is really big, and so this archway would be, I don't know, I feel like it would kind of block my view when I'm sitting right there. So I just am putting a bunch of flowers along the middle. And so then it'll come to this side. So yeah, I think it's looking really, really good. So feeling so thankful for them having put up that tutorial, because I would have no clue what to do. And so it just goes to show how helpful sometimes stuff can be that you find on YouTube to learn from. That being said, while the covers are off, a lot of my lettuces look like they're getting close to bolting. Like, I don't know if you can tell how tall this is, but this guy, he's going to seed. So I know that'll be happening soon. So this will be kind of like a squash bed, except for some of these brassicas in the back, which I hope will have time, but if not, no big deal. It's always worth a shot. And then eventually this will be a pepper bed. Oliver, you're just killing me with your cuteness game today. My chickens have been really mad at me because they're stuck inside, and they've been hollering the entire time we've been out here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna look so good, except for I'm kind of not liking how that's gonna block the view of the shed, but that's okay. I guess it'll be what it'll be, you know? So I'm gonna put the camera up now so that I can turn on some music and keep working, because I work better with music, especially when I'm by myself. So I will update that when I'm through. Alright, the trellises are up. So I ended up having to do this set by myself, which makes me really proud that I was able to do the whole thing myself. And then I got all the posts driven by myself back here, and then I had someone come help me put up the trellises. I ran out of the hardware cloth for up front, so I'm gonna have to get more. But other than that, I think it looks so good. I'm so in love. So it's pretty tall. It's my hands all over. Oliver, are you as happy as I am? You've been my buddy all day today, haven't you? I just want to walk through each and every one. Well guys, thanks for hanging out with me and watching as I put the trellises up. I know you guys probably aren't as excited as I am, but Oh my gosh, I can't get over it. It adds such like a good dynamic, and that's something I wanted for so long. Ugh.